So sometimes when you're new to a herb, you can feel you've got this reaction and this aversion to the flavor. That can happen. It happens a lot with Schizandra and the sourness. I personally loved it from the beginning, but sometimes people just they're offended by it. The bitterness of reishi is another time when it happens. So what I want to tell you here is 90% of the time, even more, 95% of the time when this happens, there's some medicine there that you can, for you in working with that herb. And what you want to do is you want to work with that herb enough. You lower the dose, keep on going, and start to realize and uncover where there may be a blockage within the organ system. Say with the sourness of the Schizandra berry, it might be in the liver, that bitterness of the reishi, it might be in the heart organ system. That through working with that herb, just lower the dose but continue that usage. And this is probably 95% of the time. 5% of the time maybe the herb's just not for you, and you'll know if that's the case. Most of the time you just have to get in there. It's like doing hill runs at the beach. You're like, it's just not for me. No, you can probably just take it a little bit slower and work on it, and you're eventually going to be able to see there's medicine. But what you'll find, and Tani was big like this with Schizandra and reishi, is you get over this hump where you no longer have this aversion and this reaction, right, to the flavor profile, and all of a sudden, doesn't mean you necessarily like the flavor, but you don't have that offense to it. And you can actually start to then find some pleasure in working with that herb. And what you will also find is that would have moved through some blocked energy or deficient energy within an organ system. It gets to the point where you can get that Schizandra and just whack it right in there.